All right, hey everybody, thanks for tuning in for another video. And today I just want to give you a couple of tips to survive having to deal with DJI support. So for those that may be following along, I'm kind of in the middle of dealing with some issues with DJI support to try to get my drone repaired or replaced. Who knows what I'm going to get, but I've opted for a replacement drone from my crash, and you can watch the videos here on my channel to sort of follow along with what's actually been happening. But I was just kind of thinking, throughout this whole process, we're pretty much looking at almost a month that it took for this to all happen, or this kind of still going on. So I wanted to share some tips on how to get through dealing with DJI support. So number one, and this is the biggest thing that you're going to need, is you need patience. You need to muster up every bit of patience you can possibly find, because you just do. Because there's nothing you can do. Once you send the thing to them, it's completely out of your hands. And no amount of calling them, yelling at them, screaming at them, typing in caps to them in chat, it's just not going to get you anywhere. So you have to just muster up every bit of patience that you can find and just keep that on reserve for all those moments where you really need to lash out, or you just need to express your frustration about how ridiculous the situation is. You just got to pull from that patience bank and power through it. So number one is patience. Number two is professionalism. And what I mean by this is, when you're dealing with them, typing in caps and screaming at them on the phone is not going to get you anywhere, because they don't intend to stick to sort of being pleasant over the phone. Like certain companies you call, they're very pleasant over the phone. You start yelling at them and, oh, sir, I understand you're having trouble, or, no problem, let me look into it for you. They're not really going to do that. They're just going to give it right back to you. So keep it calm, cool, and collected, or professional, however you want to word it, but just keep your cool. What I've kind of come to realize is that DJI is incredibly busy, and they only have one repair center in the US, and that's the one out in California. So one center who is dealing with all of the drone repairs and Osmo repairs and whatever else they have in all of North America. So I have no idea how big they are, but they don't seem to be big enough, and they probably realize it, and they probably are trying to figure out how to get through the rest of the year, and what to do in order to handle all the level of stuff that's going on. There's so much that we don't know as consumers. We make assumptions and we say, oh, well, they must be doing this, they must be doing that, but we can only do what we can do, and we have to wait. If you rely on your drone for income, like if you are a real estate drone pilot or whatever, go buy a second drone. And you should have a second one as your fallback for situations like this, because if you make money with your drone and you have to send it in for repair or replacement or whatever, you're basically giving up a big element of control, and you're just sending it out until who knows when you're going to get it back. So you're better off having a second drone available. It's a sizable investment, I get that. You drop $1,000 on a drone, then you got to send it out for replacement. You don't really want to drop another $1,000 on another drone, but you should, because that will keep you earning money, and that will keep you afloat during this entire process. So if you rely on your drone for income, have a second one, have a backup. I mean, hey, then you can get a buddy to come and shoot with you and charge more for your clients or whatever. But keep that in mind. The other thing, get an insurance policy. And I think I've mentioned this in one of the videos, but take out an insurance policy. And again, depending on what capacity you use your drone, whether it's commercial or personal, will depend on what type of insurance policy you can take out. So I signed up with State Farm, and I signed up for something called a personal articles policy, because my drone is a personal article. I'm not making money with it. I'm just using it for fun when I have it, and just shooting casually with it. So I'm not making money with it, and so that way I'm not insuring it as a commercial device. I'm insuring it as a personal article. So go down to your local State Farm office, and sign up for a personal articles policy and take out an insurance policy on your drone in addition to your DJI Care refresh plan that you should have gotten when you first bought your Mavic or your whatever. I'm assuming it's available on all the drones. I don't know, but I'm assuming we're talking about a Mavic anyway. But make sure you take out a separate insurance policy so that way either A, when the DJI Care plan runs out, you have something to still cover it, and B, if you lose your drone or it's stolen or something that maybe isn't covered by the DJI Care refresh plan, you have a backup way to protect yourself. So make sure you do that. And if you do get your drone replaced, you'll just need to keep State Farm or whoever you go with in the loop. You have to give them your new serial number and all that stuff. But take out that extra insurance policy because that will cover you in another bind. So that's about it for this. I was just kind of wanted to talk about those couple of things, and you know, I do have some stuff to update you on about my drone crash repair saga, but that's going to be coming in another video because gotta think of some more stuff to say. But I do have some stuff to say, so stay tuned, subscribe, and hit like, and all that good stuff that you do for all the other YouTube people that you follow, and I'll see you